Disclaimer. All topics in this video are alleged and allegedly, and they are strictly for entertainment purposes only.
Y'all interviews gotta be on point because Jay know what he's doing.
Jay Evans, I do watch you. When you were doing your post about me, great job. Yeah, great job. I love you.
Ooh, Latrice.
Wait a minute, you did your research, honey. I love it. If I need any information on myself, I need to come ask you, Jay Evans.
Jay Evans, you know exactly what to say. Yes.
Hey, it's me, Jay Evans, of course, coming to you right here from the birthplace of music, Mississippi. Listen, Belle Collective, y'all, is filming season 7. That's right, and I have gotten y'all responses. I've been getting people reaching out to me saying, why are you not doing your damn reviews, baby? I had a lot going on, and I'm going to tell y'all this season, I didn't know what to make of it. Listen, y'all, it's one more episode 7 for next week. Well, this week coming up titled Believe in Miracles, and then the reunion, from what I'm told, is only one episode. Now, when I checked my TV program, it only had one episode. So y'all, this is the shortest damn season we have gotten. People want to know, can the show survive? Y'all have been very vocal. Y'all do not like a lot of things going on this season. Now I'm going to dissect this season. I got my notes. I got stuff y'all sent me. Y'all got questions. Y'all want to know, has Mike been married before? I got the pictures y'all done sent me. Is this the ex-wife? Baby, y'all want to know about Marie Monroe. Hey, Monroe, we gonna chop it up, baby, like green peppers and onions for y'all Thanksgiving dressing, because some of y'all make nasty dresses, so get your mother-in-law to make it, baby, because you can't do it right. People want to know about Lateshia Pearson in the Enterprise, baby. Y'all will investigate the hell out of somebody, and then y'all see me this stuff and have these folks thinking I'm the one tripping and dipping and looking for their stuff, and it's y'all being messy. But I'll let y'all throw it on me, baby. Y'all want to know what is going on with Tambra and Damon Greedy. Also, y'all want to know about Latrice and Cliff and Miss Carrie, baby, and Matt, baby. Some of y'all think they're going to turn on Carrie the next season. Now, why would they do that? Y'all shady as hell, baby. Now, this past Saturday, Miss Carrie, baby, had a birthday party and they pulled up on her. And I was told that they did shoot that scene. And y'all know this Friday, Lateshia, or Lateshia, as Marie and Glendale like to say, is having a brunch. And look, I'm told it's going to be filmed. The location is secret. So, I got feedback from the other brunch. I had some inside sources, and also, y'all got a lot of questions. So let me try to run through this and get the answers for the people, baby. I'm gonna start with, so far to me, and y'all got a lot of shit y'all send me. Father God, heaven, get Jesus on the main line. I'm gonna start with Selena. Lena. Hey, Selena. Now, sis, I'm gonna just throw this out there. Selena's episode where she did the whole thing about her son, it was a standout moment, baby. People loved it. I feel like we got more of a feel for you, Lena, as a Belle. Somebody show Lena this. Now, I heard they really be watching on the low some of my stuff, and that's okay, because I know y'all watch stuff that's put out there, baby, because I know Marie gets stuff. Hey, Monroe, I'm gonna get on you later, sis. Marie, we done came a long way, sis. Now, Lena, this was a standout moment. People loved it because we got more of a feel for Selena. But what took away from it is when we rolled into the stuff with Lateshia and Glenn and Amanda, sis, you on my no cards too, baby. They want to know, is the AW that they threw out there like homeless man chasing his blanket. They want to know, are you that AW? Because those are your initials that was posted in a Belle Collective Savage group on Facebook. Shout out to Nisi. That is the biggest group, baby. They give you the juice and the dirt that you want. Now, they said in that group on a post that AW, whoever that is, allegedly got into it with Lateshia, and a lot of people was like, what? And they said something happened at the Pearl Outlet Mall, baby. I don't know. I've only been back in Jackson a year. I don't know, but I'm just going by what y'all giving me. They want to know, are you that AW, Mandy? That's what they want to know. And sis, some people do not like the whole vibe of what's being put out there with this thing between you and Glenn and Tisha. Some people are like, hey, it ain't Amanda, it's Glenn. The reaction is split. Now, I will say this. When they had Josh on there, y'all did not like the whole thing between Josh and Cliff. Josh is not even in Jackson anymore. He's in Nashville, okay? But that didn't go over well. Now we got Amanda on here since they want to know if you AW or not. And y'all are not liking it. It's divided. Some people are like, well, Lateshia should be mad at her husband. Some people are like, Amanda, why would you be talking to him and sending messages when you know he married? Y'all, I don't know. Sometimes, I mean, it's almost Christmas time. Some people listening to What Do the Lonely Do at Christmas now. So I don't know. I don't know. But I do know, baby, it's divided. One thing I will say about this season, we need to take the focus off people relationship marriages. I'm not here for it. I don't want to see Lateshia and Glenn and they marital stuff no more. I don't want to see Latrice and Cliff and they marital stuff. I don't want to see nobody's relationship stuff. The focus needs to be B&B, Bells and Business, baby. That's what I feel. A lot of people are feeling like that. And we're going to get down to business. Selena, they want to know more, sis. Since you gave us this season, they want to know more what is going on with the 4S collection. They want to know, is Mike, has he been married to this woman? They say allegedly he got some kids and the son is in Atlanta. Now, baby, I wouldn't know. You know, they send me this stuff, Lena. How the hell would I know, baby? I just be minding my damn business. But the people throw this stuff in my lap. And Selena, that's what they want to know, sis. Selena, I am counting on you because this season's... it's up in the air for some people. I don't know how I feel about it all the way, and we at the end of the damn season, baby. Selena, sis, give us the first Belle Collective wedding. That's what I need from you, Lena. I know it's a lot of pressure. Baby, if I got to, bring what you need me to bring to the wedding, some rolls, some sodas, I don't want to film. I'll just drop the food by there to contribute to the wedding and the after party and the reception and all that good stuff. Y'all got to pay for y'all own honeymoon, baby, because I ain't got it like that. I'm still rolling in a Honda Accord, baby. So, I'm not rich. I'm just regular, but I'll contribute to the reception, baby. But we need the first Belle Collective wedding from you, Selena. Tamra gave us the first baby. We need the first wedding from you. I'm counting on you, Selena. I know you can pull through and do this. But Selena gave us a good episode, like I said, into the stuff with Amanda. That's when it went left. Somebody else I got to talk about. Carlisha Carolyn King. He's the executive producer of Belle Collective. Carlos, people are sick and tired. Now, one moment that stood out is when they had the psychic or the medium or whatever y'all want to call it. When Selena broke the fourth wall. Lena, you did your big one with that too, sis. You broke that damn wall down, baby, like the Great Wall of China. And you said, production, did y'all tell her this stuff to write down? And they say a lot of times production and the showrunners sometimes twist the stories for the Bells. Now, I'm glad Selena asked that question because if they did, the lady ain't going to admit the shit, Lena. I'm just letting you know that now, sis. If you are not one of my apple pies, those are my subscribers. You better go ahead and subscribe. It's a billion, cajillion people here on YouTube, baby, and you might not come across me again. Be sure to set your notifications to all alerts so when I upload a new video, you'll get the alert. Feel free to comment below in the comment section and share. Let's get it. And the lady said she never watched the show, so she doesn't know. You never watched Selena on Bring It. You never heard about Selena, and everybody knows Selena in Jackson? Put that medium on my list. Now, if they really did, they not gonna tell. And this is a game that Carlos plays with production. Allegedly, I heard that they will pit the Bells against each other, and a person might be shooting a confessional scene, allegedly, and production might say something to that Belle to get her to say something slick about the other one. Y'all, they do it all the time in reality TV. So they plan the Bells, and Carlos know all this stuff. When Carlos sit up on them reunion shows and try to act like he's having such a painful moment, and he's saying something so thought-provoking, like when Glenn and Lateshia had the situation, and he was like, it pains me and all this, and it made, a couple of the lower blogs. Allegedly, they said Carlos leaked that to the blogs. I don't know if that's true. That's why I'm saying allegedly. But if that's true, why would you just leak the moment about you at the reunion? Why wouldn't you highlight stuff from the reunion? So that's when you got to decide, Keyshia, do you want to be the star or do you want to be the talent? And a lot of people feel like the premise of this show, Carlos, is being lost. They feel like it's becoming messy, and a lot of times he'll say, well, no, we can't really do a show without the mess. If you can't do a show as an executive producer that once worked at Bravo without the mess in the shade, you in the wrong business. You need to get a new damn job. That's like somebody ass working at Burger King and they can't make burgers right. So either they gonna let your ass go, or you gonna go down there to Taco Bell and scoop the meat up, that whatever kind of damn meat that is, and just throw it in a damn taco. You are a producer. Are you not supposed to be able to make content in a different kind of way, come up with a different kind of idea? Carlos, Keyshia, Carolyn, King, they not liking it. They are not liking it. I don't even know where we gonna go with the next season. I'm here for it because I'm in Jackson. One thing about Mississippi people, we gonna support our people, but a lot of people were thrown off this season. I was thrown off. Marie Monroe, yes, sis. Remember I said we done came a long way, Marie. Season 1, Monroe. I was like, I don't know. When they brought you back for season 2 and showed your different layers, I was like, I can get into Marie because she brings the entertainment. When I figured that out and I just saw some of the things she do, I felt you, Marie. So, sis, we here. I know you gonna see this. Hey, baby. Hey, lamb. Hey, apple pie. How you doing, Monroe? This is what I want to know. I'm all for you being in love. I don't care about what's the skin color. But, Marie, this whole Martin thing, since they already gave it to me, they said Martin was working down in Siemens. If you are in Mississippi, you know Siemens, that's a good job. Like that lady saying, waiting to exhale. He's a good man, Savannah. A good man. That's a good damn job, baby. You get so much damn overtime. Your check be on swole. Okay, they said Martin was working down at Siemens. They said Martin is back in Germany with his wife and children. I don't know, but I had inside sources say that. Monroe, this is what I want to tell you. I don't have a problem with you dating outside of your race, but I didn't expect you to get with Pee Wee Herman. Marie, if you gonna get a Martin, get a fly Martin, get somebody related to Martin Luther King. I was expecting Marie to get somebody that looked like Ricky Martin or Tom Ford, the designer, not Pee Wee Herman from Pee Wee's Playhouse and all that. Monroe, no. And then the thing with Cedric, it's Marie. Is Cedric just on there to promote his business? Is this real? If it's real, I'm happy for you. But don't show his house like that no more. When you had brought your cousins on there and they was like, why is they dressed like that with the outfit? Now, I'm all about people expressing themselves. Cedric, why would you show your house looking like that? Your kitchen ain't but this big. You got to go outside to change your mind. And the kitchen was dirty and stuff everywhere. You knew them folks was coming to film at your damn house. Get some Ajax. Get some Pine Sol like the old people and clean that damn house. And this, why were the walls bare? That's another thing people are noticing. Why are these walls so bare, baby? You know, black people, we're going to have a picture of Jesse Jackson when he ran for president. After that, they might take it down and put Barack Obama on there. They're going to have Martin Luther King. They're going to have your baby in kindergarten, even though your baby probably flunked kindergarten. Who flunks kindergarten? But you gonna have something on them walls. They are like, some of these houses are not looking lived in. And Cedric, they was like, why was your little sleigh bed pushed against the wall? Like when your mama got to push your bed against the wall because you hyper or you might have ADHD and fall out the damn bed. They want to know, why was your damn bed pushed all over? Marie, and this something else. This ain't me. This what they want to know. Why did you not film in your house, Monroe? Do you just not want people to know where you live? What is going on, Monroe? Now, I'm here for it, Monroe. I know sometimes you will answer questions, but that's what they want to know about Monroe, and they want to know, where is your storyline going to go for the next season. Latrice and Cliff. I don't want to get into the Rogers anymore, like I said, relationship. But they have said this. Lateshia, hey sis, I got to say this. They said it ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun, because last season before, Latrice's marriage was on blast before, a lot of people didn't feel sorry for this turning around on you, because the stuff when y'all went to the man, you and Monroe, about the stuff with Tambra, they said it's your turn in the hot seat, sis. Every season somebody's relationship is the focus when we should be focusing on Belle's and business, but it's that damn Carlisha, Carolyn King stirring up the bullshit. So we gonna see this week the whole thing about the Cliff stand, it taste, and all this stuff with Latrice. Now, maybe that's just the storyline. Me personally, they show Latrice house. The house is bad. Cliff, take your ass home. That's a nice goddamn house. Pull up at the damn house and stay home, and we can just end that, okay? That's all I'm gonna say about that. Now, Tambra, hey sis, they did show you with the baby. We saw your baby. She was cute. We saw Damon coming into the house. Again, people, this is questions they had. Why was a sofa in the foyer? They want to know that. They want to know, why wasn't anything on the wall except when you walked up the stairs? And then they want to know, because they nosy, was that the real outside of the house, or is it a townhouse, baby? I don't know. These people be pulling up all y'all stuff. Carrie and Matt. Miss Carrie, baby. Carrie, they didn't like when you said that stuff about Jackson. I'm still adjusting to Carrie. She seems cool, but this season was really rushed. She did help Tisha at her restaurant. She had a brunch. Tisha did something else they put on here. They want to know about the Enterprise. They've been asking about the Enterprise in season 1. They want to know, why wasn't the Enterprise shown this season? People said they have been by there, and the Enterprise, the sign not even up. I don't know, baby, because I'm not finna go searching. I'm just giving what y'all give me the questions. Hopefully we can get answers. A lot of times if I ask the Belle something, they give me an answer. I've interviewed them. I've even interviewed one of the husbands, one of the friends of the show. So this is what the people want to know, Tisha. They still want to know, what does the Enterprise do? I know before Tisha said she's a Belle's bondsman. She's a paralegal. She can go file for your divorce. You shouldn't have said that, because people was like, why haven't you filed for your own divorce? I don't know, sis. I don't know. I don't want you and Glendale's marriage to be the focus anymore. We've been going through this. I want more Belle's to the front. The husbands are cool, but we need to put the husbands on the back burner. Let's get this one good season in, season 7, and put the husbands where? Back there. And let's move y'all to the front. Let's focus on business. So we need this stuff answered. Selena, has Mike been married? Selena, Lena, can we get you to give us the first Belle Collective wedding? I know it's a lot of pressure, but sis, I need you to pull your big one. You did your big one with that episode in memory of your son. I loved it. Everybody had on the white. It was a good moment, Selena. You delivered. That was like one of the best moments until we went into the Glenn and Amanda stuff. Amanda, RUAW. Did something happen with you and Tisha at the outlet mall, sis? Is this you? That's what they want to know. Let me know. Like Aaliyah, baby. Let us know. Tambra and Damon. Tambra, you were here this season, but you weren't all the way here, sis. A lot of people have been noticing that. Now, I noticed you about protecting your peace and flying under the radar, but I'm gonna need you to mix and mingle more. We enjoy seeing your baby girl. She's beautiful. You gave us the first baby Belle. Thank you. But Tambra, the people want more from you, sis. And they want more from you, Tam. Okay, Marie Monroe. We know you gonna cut up Monroe, but don't bring no Martin situation back. People want to know. A lot of people want to question: are you and Cedric authentic? That's what we want to know, because they said before, last time you were saying the stuff and him cheating and all that. So has he really changed? Is this the storyline? They want to know: are you really in love with him? Did he buy you that Nissan Altima that you rolling around in, baby? They want to know. And Monroe, this on the list. They want to know. First, you were in the van, when they was calling a Medicaid van. Before you had your truck, then you were in the van. Now they want to know, sis, that you and Essie had the matching trucks. They want to know, where's the truck? Or did Cedric buy you this Altima? Latrice, they want you and Cliff, to be cool, and they want you to flourish and focus on business. Now, one thing people saying, Latrice is the one that delivers when it comes to business and doing what she say she gonna do and meaning it. And like I said, I was giving this before, that Latrice is the one that recommends a lot of people. Now, Tisha did help pitch the show with Jacoby. I'm hearing that Tisha recommended Carrie, but I'm hearing like the recommendations for other people have came from Latrice, and not that either one of them is in charge of hiring or firing, but I'm hearing that Latrice is the one that's like, yeah, this person, that person, yeah. And Carrie and Matt, I guess we need more of a feel from Carrie. She did have her party. So from the pictures, that's floating around out there, I guess these are the same people that's coming back next season. That intro, they don't like the intro, hated it. Like they used to say on Living Color, they hate the intro. I thought it was okay. People don't like it. Carlos, you worked at Bravo, so you should know how to do a damn intro. And Carlos, allegedly, this is what I mean. Are you keeping the money that the show is giving you? Like, I heard, and I don't know if this is true, so I'm gonna say allegedly, the cast of Huntsville is signed directly through on. Belle Collective might not be. Is that true? And is you, if they're signed to your production company, are you just giving them whatever and keeping the money for yourself? And that's why. Because I'm hearing like they have to pay for their own hair, makeup, all that stuff, and you're not footing like any of the bills. Also, we want a better cash trip. First trip was to New Orleans. New Orleans is right next door to us in Jackson. That's less than 3 hours away. Then you send them to the coast. That we right here in the same state. We don't want to send them to Vegas, Jamaica. I mean, we know, Carlos, you cheap as hell, because I heard when they went to New Orleans that you made them leave. Production called you allegedly and made them leave, and you already paid for the lodging and you trying to put them out cheap as hell. God damn, Carlos. So we want a real cash trip, Carlos, Carlishia, Carolyn, King. We want a real cash trip. And then this season is the shortest in history. If the reunion is just really one episode, y'all, we didn't get but 8 damn episodes. The first season was 9 episodes, 2 reunions. Then the next season, 9 episodes, 2 reunion. They went into production immediately and gave us season 3, which they're now saying is season 3 and 4. But no, that was one big season where it was like a half. They dropped 12 episodes, then 8 in a 3-part reunion. To me, that was the most iconic season. Even at the reunion, he said season 3, so it's not season 3 and 4 because it wasn't a season 4 reunion. Season 5 had 8 episodes and 2 reunions, and this is where we are now. People want to know, can the show survive? Where do we go from here? This season overall, since this is the last episode coming up, I'm gonna be honest. Season 1 was the season where we kind of got to know them. They kind of got to know their audience. Season 2 was elevated. It was better. I loved it. They brought in Gucci. They brought in Aikisha. I never like new people like this when they bring them in. And I'm a reality show junkie. I never like the new people. You got to win me over. Gucci and Aikisha got me. When Gucci was like, if it's his baby, let him raise his own goddamn baby. You better do you because he was doing him wrong. When she said that, I was like, oh. When Aikisha came in with the smoke, I was like, oh, with her and Tisha. But it worked. They gelled. That was season 2 was epic, and then they went right in production. A lot of people feel like the way that Carlos bought Selena on messed a lot of things up. The ratings went up when the whole fight thing happened. That did it for a lot of people because it gave them the vibe like, hey, it's messy. Like Love and Marriage Huntsville, he messed that up. Now, a lot of people like Selena as a Belle. I'm cool with her being a Belle, but I feel like her storyline was not wrapped up with the whole thing with her and Gucci. Carlos, if you played that hand wrong, you could never be my ace partner. You should have kept them separated. You could have did that for a whole season, then worked it out, brought them together. We saw them heal, something move forward. We didn't even get that the right way. The whole way it was done was wrong. And I felt like he didn't utilize Selena enough because now we're just getting a feel for Selena. Now, we should have got a feel for Selena last season. And you got to utilize her right. Okay? You got to. Selena, sis, Lena. I need the wedding from you. I need the wedding. You didn't even set Tambra up right. The whole thing about the baby. Tambra should have had a baby special, a baby episode, a thing where they bring her family on, a special interview. Carlos, if you work at Bravo and you did, you don't know how to do this? And then you love saying, well, yeah, I left Bravo. I would never go back. Sir, Bravo does not want you back. Because if that's the case, Bravo will pick up some of your shows. And people, y'all got to pay attention. This how Bravo don't mess with Carlos. And you won't hear giving Bravo all the promotion they don't. Focus on your shows, sir. When Martell had that fake relationship with Sheree, when they brought him on that show, they didn't even name the show. They just said he's on another reality show. And they made sure people on the show, the cast, did not name the show. That's how much them people don't mess with you. And you around here reviewing this show and reviewing that show and talking about, bro, plug your own shows. You said Belle Collective is one of the most underrated cast in history. Well, it's up to you and it's your job to make them more known. Where's the big blitz when a season starts? You don't do PR, you don't do nothing. You came to Jackson, they said you just snapped up a few pictures just to show the network like you really did something. You ain't do nothing, allegedly. Okay, you got to do better. This about to be season 7, that's really season 6, but you got to get it together. You should send them on a blitz, publicity, interviews everywhere. Carlos doesn't even do that, y'all. Carlos does the bare minimum, and this the stuff we get. This show, I feel like, has great women on it. I just want to see them do great things. I want the focus to be more on their business. Put the relationships to the back burner. Everybody have relationship issues. Leave that off camera. Let's focus on Belle's and business. And this something Belle's y'all can do. When y'all have these scenes and the places look empty, I know y'all try to keep filming a secret. Don't keep it a secret, baby. Let these people in Jackson show up and show out. Now, if I got to bring people to y'all events to help it look more full, that's fine. I don't want to be on the show at all, okay? I don't want to be on the show, but I will bring people to make this look fuller, like Marie Party. We could have just pulled some people in there. Marie, you could have just had them bring you a gift or something to make the scenes look bigger. Let's do it bigger. And the intro. They don't like the intro. They need some changes. I don't know where the show is going to go for this new season, but I hope it goes in a good direction. But this season, it's hard for me. It was extremely hard, but hopefully we get a new direction. Hopefully I get some answers to these questions. Selena, hey Lena, baby, give us the Belle Collective wedding. Lateshia, since they want to know about the Enterprise, they want to know what's going on. Why wasn't Enterprise shown? Tambra, they want you to be more present. Marie, if you gonna come with you need to get you somebody like The Rock. You need to get you somebody, like I said, that look like Tom Ford, the designer. If you gonna be with Cedric, let's just move on, Marie. Let's move on. Latrice, keep doing what you are doing, Apple Pie. They just don't want your marriage as the focus, and I agree with that. And Carrie, we gonna see what else you give. Listen, they want some of these storylines tied up too. Tisha, they do want to know, sis, what happened to the brunchwear set. What happened? Like, you should be pushing the brunchwear set. Tambra, they also want to know, because at one point I guess you were thinking about moving, but you're still here. They want to know more. They want more Tambra. Yeah. Yes, they want more. So y'all, it's about to be season 7. We're gonna see what it's gonna give, and I'm hopefully going to get an answer to some of y'all questions. That's it, and that's all. Baby, y'all done bust me down to the ground with these damn questions, baby. So hopefully we get some answers. Bye, y'all. Be sure to follow me on social media. My names are listed right there, as well as my email address, or you can click in the video description. The links are there, or go to the About tab. You can click on the links right there as well. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter, and my email is j.evans_official@yahoo.com.